Hi guys, I hope you all are doing well. All the tech geeks out there, especially for the Apple fans, I've got something to share with you today. But first things first, a big subscribe button means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Yesterday I tuned into the Apple event 2024, which I'd say Apple has launched quite a few Apple products so far, especially for the Airpods, the Airpods Max, the Apple Watch series, and even the new iPhone 16. Now first of all, Apple did launch the new Apple Watch 10 series, and I'd say it is a really nice and sleek watch with a sleek design and a much more flatter display with the aluminium, whatever you want to call it, has an aluminium frame which makes it more durable. But I think what Apple is trying to focus on there has to be the new features and the hardware upgrades of whatever they're going to make. For many of you guys who are wearing Apple Watches, they are trying to focus on that. I think there's a bit of a balance between the health and even leisure or any kind of activities, even exercising too. Apple is trying to push that boundaries ahead and makes it more powerful ever. But even for their titanium design, which is their newer models, as well as the ultra watches, of course you're going to have like the square off design with the square display, because that's what all Apple Watches are like. I must say, it really looks nice, to be fair. When I looked at it from yesterday's live event, and I have to be honest that it is more suitable for people who are like athletes or bike cyclists or even anyone who does like hardcore sport activities. That is absolutely incredible. From the design wise to the hardware and all that stuff, I think the Apple Watch is something that everybody would like. Next up is the AirPods. Now Apple did launch two of them, which is the AirPods 4 Gen and the AirPods noise cancelling. I think for me, AirPods, it could be somebody else's personal taste when it comes to powerful basses and the adaptive noise cancelling, or actually active noise cancelling, not adaptive. I think what Apple's trying to do over here is that they want to push a bit further with the comfort of the AirPods, with much more comfortness and the noise cancelling. I'm not the person who really likes AirPods, but I do like my headphones. And yes, speaking of headphones, Apple did launch the new Apple Airpods Max. Now I've got to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Airpods Max, and when I look at it, even from the previous gen, it still looks the same. I know it has USB-C to it, but when you look at it, there's not much of a difference. I'm not gonna lie, guys. But what Apple has trying to do over here, because they did announce this one as well, rather than going to doctors for blooming hearing tests, because I know that some of you guys are just gonna spend weeks and weeks waiting for a hearing test or just a normal hearing checkup. Well, guess what? Apple has finally done it. They have now made a feature that you can do your own hearing test, and then you can take all those results from your phone and you can even show it to the doctor, see how well your hearing really is. So that is pretty cool, I'd say. And even the new active noise cancelling earbuds, they are trying to make it more useful for people, especially when you're in environments like in the train or outside in a public environment and it's very noisy out there. Guess what? You're obviously going to have something to reduce that background noise and just focus on what you're listening to. That's great. And finally, Apple did launch the new iPhone 16, which is going to come out next week, hopefully. For some of you guys, not for me. I'm not really a big iPhone fan. Well, I do like Apple, but not 100% with the iPhones. When I looked at it from the event, I had to say it does have a similar concept with the iPhone 11 and iPhone 12 series. Yeah, it does look the same, but I do like the flatter edges around the phone, and I do like the camera bump, which is something new that Apple has introduced on their normal 16 series and the 16 Plus. And you do get a pretty nice display with a dynamic island, and of course, guess what guys, you're going to be happy with this because they did launch this on their iPhone 15 Pro Max series and the Pro series. Obviously it's the action button. However, they did launch their new feature, and I'm sure many of you guys are going to be talking about it. That is the camera control button. I'll tell you what, I absolutely loved it. If you're a photographer, you got a shutter button, but now on the iPhone, you got the camera control, so you can just tap or press or whatever, or you can just swipe to change modes or settings. That is pretty cool. But you know, because of the Apple Intelligence that has been launched like a couple of months ago, it has made a huge advantage when it comes to the software and even the hardware wise, because now you got the AI stuff on Apple devices. You can use those phones to look up what is this building or whatever you're seeing right now. You can use those to create emojis, you can use those to search your photos, even the ones that you can't even find, but AI is going to do everything for you to find that photo. How cool is that? And what I do like about Siri is that because you got, normally on Siri you have like a little circle in the bottom, but now I do like it how Siri is just going around the phone, like around the screen. How cool is that, guys? But you know what, to my point of view, I'm not a big fan of Siri, because even if I ask Siri something, guess what, it'll say, here's something I found on the web. Not even a proper answer. Like, bro, tell me about whatever you just found, like literally. But I'd say I do like the Pro series, the iPhone 16 Pro, not just because of the design, but the new hardware that has been topped up onto the phone with the CPU, GPU, because yes, we're now running on the Apple Silicon A18 chip, and the A18 chip Pro on the Pro series, and you know what, that's going to make a huge advantage for graphic games or processing whatever you're doing, even editing. And even the camera qualities are excellent too, because I know some of you guys who use iPhone a lot, you do love to capture the moments or be productive with the cameras and stuff, and even for the audio as well. I understand that iPhone has the best audio out there, because I know that it has a punchy bass to it, boom boom boom. And I know that some of you guys may be thinking that it does have a bigger battery and it's going to last long. Well, you know what? I think it's going to last pretty long, but I'm not really that convinced, but oh well. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it, guys, because that's what I heard about yesterday, and I'm pretty sure many of you guys who are waiting for this moment to come, which is next week, I hope you're all going to try it yourself. But yeah, guys, that is it for today. I think that I covered pretty much a lot in this video. I know that I'm not really a big Apple fan, guys, but I do like their products. Not 100% their phones, only for the cameras, and pretty much it. Yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh yeah, and a like will do as well.